Dead and 4 others are injured after a crash in Allouez last night. Deputies were called to the Quick Trip in the 2200 block of South Webster Avenue just before midnight. Investigators say a 21-year-old Green Bay man was driving north in a Mercedes when the car hit a Toyota Scion turning onto Allouez Avenue. The 28-year-old man driving the Toyota and a passenger in the Mercedes were both pronounced dead at the scene. 4 other people were taken to local hospitals, with one in critical condition this morning. A power pole was also broken.